joined by Tennessee golf coach Brendan Webb. Coach Webb and the Golf Vols down in Sea Island, Georgia this week for the SEC tournament. Coach Webb, what have you learned about your team the last couple of weeks heading into this? And maybe what's one area that you feel like you've started to trend well with?
Yeah, I mean, we've definitely gotten control of our golf ball. The tee shots have been much better position and a lot more consistent. Feel like the guys are really got their ball striking under control. Just need to kind of clean some things up around the greens, and we should be good to go.
You played two tournaments, one in Puerto Rico, one in Cabo, where you're along the ocean, a lot of wind. You're going to get a lot of wind this week. And you told me before we kind of started this, like, if we can keep it in play and we can, find fairways, this golf course, even with the wind, is not as difficult as some of the other ones we've seen. Were those two tournaments in preparation for this or just kind of happenstance?
No, we're always trying to build our schedule where we're going to, cover anything that we may see in the postseason. And obviously we know most of the time we're going to get wind down here in Sea Island. And we don't know where we're going to go for regionals, but that's why we play a national schedule and play around the country so that when we do get somewhere, sent somewhere for regionals, it won't be, somewhere we haven't seen before. Yeah, I mean, playing in the wind has been something we've done a lot this year and should help us this week for sure.
From a course perspective, what's the biggest detail that you can kind of give all fans that love the game of golf? Like what will you need to do well besides find the fairway? But I mean, like, is this a tricky greens? Is this a place where you got to, if you miss, you got to miss in the right collection areas, or you're going to have to struggle to get up and down? What are we looking at this week?
Yeah, well, I mean, once you find the fairway, then it's, the approach shots into the greens. The greens are all usually raised greens. So if you do miss, a small miss is going to turn into a big miss and catch runoff. So you've got to be aware of where you need to miss it and where you need a favor going into the greens. But it's a great golf course, PGA Tour caliber. It's going to be a good test, and good teams will come out ahead.
Spencer Cross coming off that win, the guy behind you, not as good of a finish last week as, he's been playing like. You feel like Bryce is really dialed in this week heading into the SEC?
Yeah, I mean, I can kind of just feel a different energy with all of them. I mean, these guys have all been on campus for 4 years now, and I think there's kind of an anticipation of what they're going to do this postseason had set in the last little bit. And so now that we're here, you can certainly feel a higher energy and a better focus of what we're trying to do. And I'm looking forward to the week, Bryce included.
Well, good luck this week. Don't bump any rules officials if you see them. I'd hate for you to get suspended like Coach Vitello did last weekend.
I hope we don't get as many bad calls as he did this last weekend also.
Good luck this week. Hope everything goes well, and we'll talk to you after round one, okay?
Sounds good. Thanks, AP.